I'm delighted to be asked to come along here tonight and kick off the walk. And I want to thank Lorraine and Colin, who have done tremendous work. And Lorraine, of course, Lorraine is working with the North and East Kerry development. Suicide and suicide awareness is really taking off over the last 7 or 8 or 9 years. I am fully aware with what suicide is all about. I worked as a psychiatric nurse for 38 years in the mental hospital in Killarney, St. Finian's Hospital, and I would have dealt with people who attempted suicide. I would have dealt with people who later committed suicide, and I would have dealt with relatives of people who were involved in suicide, and I had a suicide in my own extended family. So I know exactly what people go through in many, many ways. And it's wonderful because back in my time growing up, back in the 50s and the 60s and the 70s, you dare mention the word suicide. You wouldn't talk about it. And now it's absolutely what you're doing here tonight. You might realise it, and you might realise it yourself, but exactly what you're doing, being here tonight, just coming out and talking about suicide, awareness. That's what it's all about, awareness and discussing it. And I have met people here already this evening who are grieving over suicides in the family, but only for this gathering here tonight, people wouldn't be talking. So that's what it's all about. And I know that the Darkness into Light walks will be taking part shortly all over Kerry, all over Ireland, all over the world. I'm involved with it myself in Killarney, Nathan's Walk, a young boy in Killarney, Nathan Carroll, who was only 14 years of age when he committed suicide, and his mom and dad have come out now over the last 6 or 7 years. They're absolutely wonderful, and they're organising this walk every year, and they're talking about their son's death, and they're making other people talk about suicide. And that's what it's all about. Because we don't want anybody leaving here tonight and saying to themselves, look, I shouldn't have come or I shouldn't have done this. Go away and talk about it and discuss it. Pieta House, you even know Pieta House in Tralee, they are doing tremendous work. And the beneficiaries of the walk are Pieta House, Aware, Jigsaw Kerry, and Be Aware and Kerry Peer Support Network. And all these groups are doing wonderful work. So the fact, don't underestimate what you're doing tonight. Don't underestimate when you set out in that walk. Talk to the person alongside you, discuss it. You'll never know a right word in the person's ear can be an absolutely wonderful thing. Everybody just hold out their candles. We'll have 1 minute, I'll time 1 minute. And in that minute of reflection, think about the people who are bereaved. The people who are left behind after suicide, because it's very, very difficult for those people. I know it myself. As the fellow said, you're talking to the converted here, and it's very difficult. Just think about the people who are bereaved, think about a person who has died, and maybe think about a person that you can help.